and away we go. Alright, you're listening to session 73 of Primordial Harmony, a retelling of the classic Elemental Evil story in Dungeons & Dragons. My name is Mike, I'm the DM, and tonight I'm joined by...
Hello, I'm Senna, and I'm playing Delia, the Gnome Wizard.
I am Kitties, and I am playing Hum, the bombastic bard. No.
Hi, my name is Miles. I'm playing Tadias Oddnoff. I'm an Asimar seeker that can't stop being crazy.
I'm Nyx. I'm playing Vox. She's a human rogue.
And I'm Zeph, and I play Zekro Vitalis, best dad, sort of a demigod, and two-time back-to-back race winner.
Excellent. When we last left the Excavators, Delia, Hum, Tadias, Vox, and Zachriel were about to leave the defunct Elemental Arms, another Gnoll spawner, dead in their wake. They sadly did not find the new anti-elemental crystal that they've guessed is making all the Genasi in Forstride sick again. Before heading out, Corelli cast Ascending to Delia, expressing something she wanted to tell her before, that it seemed at least one of their classmates was in on the Gnoll invasion. The party turned their attention to Aldac Center for the Arcane Arts. After clearing the east bridge of Knolls, once again the group encounters a small militia base in one of the student flats nearby. They meet Marshal Bucklesmith and learn of the efforts to keep students and the teachers that escaped Akka safe. They'd come to learn that only 5 of the 20 teachers were accounted for, the building itself locked from the outside, or from the inside with some type of magic barrier. The party conversed with those teachers and came to learn that many students were in on the cultist activity, and that they had bound and gagged some of the professors. The party also learned that a student made a reference to a chained god. Delia decides to ask Snow of the Ascending if she knew anything about a chained god. Snow herself didn't, but she asked the others of Gordon's task force, and it was only Ignacio that said that he had heard from some drunk, "Do not upset the champion of the chained god." With that ominous warning, we return to the party still in the small flat with the safe Akka professors. Let me take you back to the map, and then, So, you guys are there with the teacher, you had that whole conversation, and the gruff halfling that had spoken about the arcane weave kind of pipes up and says, before you go, we should probably give you a little bit of help. And he looks to Professor Victrid, who is the son of the founder of Akka's Academy or Center for the Arcane Arts, and he says, "Oh, are you thinking of that catnap spell? Yeah, should give them a little bit of help. They look kind of beat up just a bit." So these guys are offering to cast catnip on you guys to give you a short rest in 10 minutes.
Oh, that sounds fantastic.
Would be wonderful.
That'd be great.
So go ahead and they sort of get their... So the halfling, whose name is Toma, he pulls out a deck of like, they look like index cards, and he starts flipping through them. And Delia, you notice that this is basically this guy's spellbook. A deck of basically index cards. And he flips through them.
His spellbook is index card.
Yes.
I love that.
Ah, here we go. That's right, okay. And they stand up and they walk over and they say, you might want to... Or Toma says, you might want to lean on the wall, have a seat. he says to the party.
Zachariel
Delia
sits
does
down.
So they cast this spell, and you guys find yourselves falling asleep to a deep sleep. In a few minutes, it seems like it's one of those things where you don't know how much time has passed, and you wake up. Go ahead and resolve a short rest.
Yay.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna find some proper music.
What the hell is wrong with hit dice?
It's unfortunate.
Well, I don't think you've changed it because you're rolling d4.
Why is mine a D4?
Because they changed all of ours to d4s, or you have to change it manually?
Did they do shit with the character sheets again?
Just go by the hit dice, and you can be able to click on the little D button, and you can do the scroll down.
What the fuck? Wow.
Oh,
If you were fucked over with the D4 roll, just go ahead and do it again. Just ignore those
where
rolls.
Hit dice is where you see like the d4 button. Just click on that, and I'll let you. Yeah, there you
There
go.
you go.
Oh, that's better. What the fuck?
I just
Right?
rolled badly.
You did just roll badly, unfortunately.
Does that.
So you guys wake up from that slumber, and the Toma, the halfling, says, "Yep, no, it seems like it's been an eternity, but it hasn't been that long. Don't worry." And he looks at the professors, and he shrugs and says, "Oh, done what I can do for you. If you're going in there, good luck."
Thank you.
So, the elven woman says, "Oh, and you recognize this is Riley Icegleam. She is a professor of specifically how areas of effect work. And she says, there's something that I've been working on that you might find useful. It's in my classroom. On the side, I've been working on potion brewing. There's 2 complete potions, and if you take it, you'll get some of your arcane power back."
This is in your classroom in the college?
She nods. "If they haven't trashed it and taken it, it'll be in the cupboard next to my desk."
What was her name?
Her name is Riley Icegleam. Let me copy paste.
Thank you. I'll keep an eye out for that.
Oh,
Do I know where her classroom is?
hold on. You do?
I'm sure I have, because Fireball.
Yeah, totally. You definitely been in her class before.
Well, what do we think?
Feeling like it's time to take on Aka.
Puts up her hand in a high five and she says, "Let's do it."
Does Vox leave her hanging?
Oh no, yeah, she high fives and turns around to the group. You guys ready?
Delia,
Yes.
other than the obvious windows, is there any way for people on the inside to know if someone's approaching from the outside?
Would I know?
Not really.
I mean, I've only ever seen the windows. I don't know if there's.
Professors,
Yes?
do any of you have... I'm sorry, I don't know much about magic, but do any of you possess the ability to obscure our approach
Sorry, that
towards
was an
Akka?
accident.
No worries. Let's see. Actually, that's a good question, because maybe...
Well,
What about the
isn't,
sewer system?
isn't the college like magic proofed?
The college is... so it has this effect over it where it's just a barrier. It's a ward that you can't get through. And there's a little bit of... You did learn that there's a little bit of anti-magic associated with it. You can't cast spells into or out of, it seems. At least into.
And I can only use blur on myself, right?
Blur does not obscure your approach. It just makes you harder to hit.
Would be good too.
Ooh, quick question. I'm not there immediately, am I?
You're there.
Oh, I'm there. When did I get there?
You've been with the party the whole time.
Oh, okay. I thought I jumped off the side. Gotcha.
No, I think I did a pretty good job role-playing as Tadias.
Cool.
I have a question.
Yes.
How would polymorph work on Nathan?
Good question. Let's see what the spell says. Creature you can see. Yeah. And blah, blah. You're kind of limited because there's a CR. The thing is, you can't change a creature to a higher CR.
Oh, right. I remember now. Yep.
You can change the owl into a newt if you want.
He'll get better eventually.
He'll get better eventually.
Perhaps there's a way that we could, and if this is in your magical means, perhaps obscure, maybe like a... Can you conjure a fog or something? Just to mask our movement towards Akka?
I mean,
Toma starts flipping through his spell cards, essentially. And Riley's Ice Gleam looks pretty thoughtful. And this other human, this human woman, who's also a professor, Delia recognizes her as Nellie Morninghall, who teaches about illusions. She says they all look kind of thoughtful, and Toma says could probably put a fog cloud around you or some, and then they're all talking over each other, and Riley Ice Gleam says, "Oh, I could cast a big field of darkness," and then Nellie Morninghall just says, "I could just make an illusion of the street while you pass through it." And then they all look to her. And then Toma just, like, sits in his chair and says, "Yeah, that's probably better."
Yeah, I like her.
Hallucinatory terrain?
What did Cinna say?
Hallucinatory terrain, right?
I was just thinking of effects off the top of my head, but if there's a spell for it, then yeah. Where's that spell? Hallucinatory terrain.
Druid spell.
Wizards can learn it.
It's a wizard spell.
Oh, I thought you said druid.
No, I said druid, but...
Gotcha. There's no upcast, but I mean, it's pretty good. Just out of curiosity. you guys are here. It's kind of a ways over, but let's see. She kind of like gestures outside. So like you guys are here. So she kind of gestures outside and says, "Oh, if you go down you're mostly obscured here, and if you go down the street and then take a left, there's a little bit more than the spell requires, but if you really want to be hidden before you reach the building proper, I could put a little more juice behind it."
Well, my thought is that some of our more stealthy members could get through before us, and if people on the inside don't see us coming, it'll probably give us an advantage.
Well, I have Dimension Door. I could just take somebody up with.
But doesn't Dimension Door only work on the one room?
It works on yourself and another creature.
Yeah, but isn't there only one room in Akka where it would allow you to go into?
There's no room in Akka that would allow you to go into.
But I could get us to the front door.
I thought we established last time that the room where they summon the elemental creatures into, the warding on that room specifically.
I thought we were just going to bust through.
The impression that I thought we had established was that, it has been a couple of weeks, the impression I thought was that you'd walk up to any opening and just carve a pocket.
Yeah, we were gonna do the dispel magic on like the front door. Or a side door or something.
And as you were and I will say, as you were making your way around Akka, you didn't really see anybody looking out the windows. It was a little eerie. You didn't see anybody coming out either.
Okay, I'm just,
I gotcha. But, you are being offered a little bit of a cover with hallucinatory terrain.
I'm sure we will gladly take it.
Absolutely.
Alright. So, what do you do?
Does the teacher have to be up close to cast it?
Has a range of 300 feet, so she just needs to come with you to the precipice of these houses.
Well, that sounds wonderful. I think that we should do the spell thing and get on to it.
Yeah,
She stands up.
let's do it.
Mike,
Yes,
were you marking the houses because I couldn't see your...
I was. Hang on. I just meant to, this edge here. You see my arrow? Is it not showing? Yeah, it's showing.
No.
I don't see it.
Am I in the GM layer? I am in the GM layer. Here.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, see it.
Arrow. She stands up and she walks over and she says, is anything else? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm right behind.
She waits for you to go first.
I'll do the thing.
Please do the thing. The magic words are, we walk out of the house. Alright, so you guys get to there, and she's kind of trying to make herself small against one of the safe houses, and there's a squad of militiamen that are looking a little concerned, and they say, "Ma'am, you should probably get back inside as soon as you can." She says, I know. And then she looks at the lot of you, and she takes out a straight up wand, and she does a few motions, says a few arcane words, and she says, "All right, it's there."
Many thanks.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
And then she just starts jogging away. back to the safe house.
Well, there's no time to waste. Let's scurry on over there.
So you guys scurry over there with no problems, and you get up to the building.
When we're up close to the building, do we see anything in the windows by now, or no?
You don't see anything in the windows. They're eerily empty, shadowy. Shadowy in the sense that, like, there's no light coming from outside the windows, like, because the sun is kind of high in the sky at this point. It's the middle of the day.
Are we just going in the front door?
Hmm.
Do you have a better place?
You mentioned there might be a side door.
There's definitely more than one entrance to Akka, for sure.
I distinctly remember in our battle plan that we were going to use the side because the entrance to the main entrance opens to a grand foyer. And it could be easily defensed, fortified.
Let's head over to one of the side doors then.
Alright. You head over to one of the doors that leads into, like, just a hallway that has some classrooms lined up with it. That you know it does.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on the door.
Alright. You cast Dispel Magic, and you feel a little bit of resistance as you are casting the spell. And you can, this spell is about 10 minutes to cast, right?
No, it's one action.
Oh, it's one action? What am I thinking about? Okay. Then you feel a bit of resistance, but you sort of push through, and you can tell that whatever magic was on this door isn't there right now.
Okay.
Yeah. What do you do?
So I'm gonna open the door
You find that
carefully.
you lay your hand on the door and you hit the little latch thingy and you push, because it is a push door that you remember, and you find that you can't push. It feels like it's stuck. The mechanism works, it's not locked, but it feels like it's not moving. But this is Delia pushing a door.
I push harder.
Need some help?
No, I got it. It's okay.
Roll strength check.
You see a little side-eye to Zachariel from the dais. Yes.
I'm gonna, while she's pushing as hard as she can on the door, I'm gonna just put my hands above her and push.
Alright, go ahead. Assist with that strength. Actually, if you gave her advantage, yep. So with Zachariel's help, Delia, you push the door open, and you find that there's like chairs and desks propped up against it.
Do they like screech as they slide across the floor?
They don't screech, but they make a little bit of a noise.
Uh-oh.
And you enter Akka. So your goal, if I understand correctly, is to find teachers and figure out what's going on in here, right? Were you headed for the elemental summon room?
Believe so. And find those potions.
Ah, yes. Alright. So you enter the hallways of Akka, which are pretty... I mean, it's not easy to get lost in here, but it's still kind of cloistered a little bit. So I need... So, let's see. Your goal is to get to that classroom, and as you enter, you can hear echoing on the halls the quintessential laugh of a hyena-like creature, a gnoll. But you aren't really sure where it came from. You just hear So, abstractifyingly, tell me what you plan to do to make your way through here. This is going to be a quasi skill challenge.
I mean, should we just go room to room?
Well, you know where her classroom is.
I'm thinking we should check each room toward as we're going to the teacher's room.
Yeah, because I don't think we know. I don't think we know where the teachers are being held.
You don't. So you're going to systematically search each room? Or at least open door and look in?
Are they solid doors or do they have windows on them?
Yeah, they have windows. Safety is a little bit important. They have like the small square, like 10 by 10 inch windows.
It might be better to just look in the windows instead of risking the noise to open the doors.
Alright, where are you heading first? Generally. Or are you just gonna like crawl through the place?
I think our general direction would be to Ms. Ice Gleam's
Gotcha.
classroom.
Alright. And you're just checking each room?
I mean,
I'm just trying to suss out what you're doing.
I imagine we're checking every room, whether we're opening doors or looking through the windows. And it doesn't make a difference. We're looking. We have no idea where the enemy are. We have no idea where civilians are. Any of that. So we're not going to just walk past any rooms.
Alright.
Right.
Hold on, I think Kitty's is having some technical... Still can't hear ya. Let me try something. Sometimes that works. Can you hear me, kitties? Can you say something? Oh.
Yeah, boy.
Hit that pause button.
How about now?
Hello!
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yay.
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I could hear you guys all the time, but I'm not sure when my sound cut out because I was talking and everybody was talking over me.
So sorry. What were you trying to say?
So I was thinking we don't know if there are people hiding in here. I know that they have maybe the teachers, but I mean, there could be other people in classrooms, so checking wouldn't be such a bad idea. Or not.
I don't know. You tell me what you guys are doing.
I mean, that's in line with whatever everyone else said. So yeah.
Alright, so you start to search through these halls, looking through windows. Are you... So I think what you were trying to say, Kitties, was that you were thinking as hum to open doors and look inside for real, as opposed to just peering through the window.
Well, I feel like if we just peer in through windows, anybody who's hiding is going to continue to hide.
We'd
True.
peer first, and then we'd open.
Absolutely. That sounds like a really good idea to me.
Okay. Well, you start doing that, and you start looking through rooms, and well, I guess if you're worrying about attracting attention when you open the door, I guess what I need from whoever's opening the door is a dexterity check. I guess a stealth check.
I'm also worried a little bit about some very armored individuals and the
And the what?
the echo.
Hmm.
Who could you possibly be speaking?
I have no idea, but I hear there are some really jangly armors going on here.
I think there's
That's
only
why
one now,
Vox
though.
is going to be opening the doors.
Because I wear my little flight craft jumpsuit made of aerofiles for now. Remember? So I think Zachariel's the only clanky one now.
Zachariel is the only clanky one now, with that half splint. Or half plate, or splint.
Okay, so
But I was
I
talking
look
about
over at Zach.
rolling stealth checks for opening the door silently. Not for
I
just.
think we have somebody that's got a specialty in that here. Foxy.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said Vox was going to be the one opening the door.
Alright, go ahead.
So just a stealth check.
Yeah, give me a stealth check. It's the quietest fucking door ever. Alright, so let's just we're gonna abstractify a little bit. So you crawl through this hall and you look in and you find it mostly empty, and then you go up a flight of stairs and continue on with the next hallway above. Give me another stealth check for door opening. And actually, I want a stealth check from Zachariel for getting up the stairs. And it's gonna be because you normally, obviously you guys are trying to be quiet, so it's not hard to, quiet your steps in this kind of scenario. But a stealth check without disadvantage for Zachariel, because I want to see how well he does at keeping his armor quiet.
Are you sure you want that?
Yes.
Yeah.
So, you hear the sound of the leather and the plates kind of jangling a little bit. Splint mail is like leather, is leathers with strips of metal. So
Yeah.
Vox is just squinting her face like, oh, can you be any more louder?
So a few minutes go by as Vox is opening doors. And then as you guys get to the end of the hall, or near the middle of the hall, you can hear the laughter of hyenas. And a gaggle of them starts heading your way.
Didn't know that wasn't done silent.
Oh, it's all good. And go ahead and let's do a mook fight.
Mook fight.
Oh, what the hell? Why did it do that? Oh, shit. Okay, hang on. I have them in the fucked up order. So, how many? Let's find out. Where are you? Yeah. 7 gnolls with snapping jaws come
Ooh.
running toward you. What do?
Hum throws out Mind Sliver. She's gonna try to mess up their brain.
Yeah. That's the damage.
Yeah, I hitting the wrong button.
Delia's gonna, as she sees them sprinting down this hallway, send 3 scorching rays down the hallway up.
Alright, for that bonus. For that +5 bonus.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
Aw, beans.
Vox is just gonna run up and meet them with her sword right in their belly.
Nice.
I will join in her brain cage rattling by attempting to bash at them with the shield.
Yeah. Boom.
I'm gonna do my best to cut at the ones that Zachariel knocks down.
Alright. Knocking them down and... Alright, so let's tally this up. How does Hum intimidate them? Or is that like your flavor for Mind Sliver?
That's my flavor for Mind Sliver.
Alright. Well, what is she... How does she cast a spell if she's using intimidation? I want a view of it.
She just lets out a huge growl, like a lion.
Alright. So Delia and Vox didn't succeed their checks, and but 2 of the party members succeeded by 5, or actually 3 of them. 3 of you guys did. So, who saves Vox and Delia from taking some hits?
Well, Hum stands in front of Delia to protect her.
I see one of the gnolls going to bite down onto Vox from her flank, and I throw the shield at it.
Nice. It skitters to the floor. Did I do all these right? There we go. Alright, you Avengers style get up all in their faces and tear them down in your own special ways. Nobody takes damage.
Now I just need a magnet gauntlet like Captain America.
You need an artificer for a return weapon. Alright. You continue searching. You cross through some hallways. And, making your way towards Professor Ice Gleam's classroom. And you find it. And you look inside, and it looks like there's some desks strewn about, but you can't really see much else because the window is tiny. I'm gonna need a... you don't have to roll stealth to open the door, you can just do it.
Hum wants to try opening the door this time.
Alright. There's like some stuff in the way, and Hum, like... You know when there's something rubbing against the door and you can feel the vibrations? Hum can kind of feel that, and she's like, and then opens the door slowly, and as you open it, you see that there was like a leg of a table leaning up against the door, and now it's just resting on the ground. And you enter this classroom, and you find that there's nobody in here, but the cupboard looks intact.
Let's open the cupboard.
Open the cupboard, and among...
Should we check for trap?
Is the cupboard like part of her desk?
It's behind, and it's like off to the side in a corner.
I mean, you can check for traps if you want, but I don't know why a teacher would trap her own cupboard.
I don't
When we
know why a
entered,
teacher
was there
wouldn't.
something behind the door?
There was like a table leg up against it. I was just flavoring Hum's good stealth roll.
Okay, because Vox was kind of finding it a little funny that there's nobody in here, yet the door was locked, closed, or whatever.
It wasn't locked, it was just closed.
Barricaded, that's what I was...
It wasn't barricaded, it was just like somebody tore up shit, left, closed the door behind them, and somehow a table leg was leaning against the door. I realize how you got that impression. There's nobody in here, I promise.
Okay.
Not in this room. You find no traps, mechanical or arcane. Opening the door of the cupboard, you find lots of what are clearly spell components, and then there is a rack of vials, and 2 of them have this blue fluid in them.
So what you were looking for?
I'll grab the vials.
Do you know what any of this other stuff is?
To Delia, it looks like normal spell components.
Yeah, they're just
All laid out and labeled.
Normal spell components.
Okie dokie.
What do you do with the potions?
Are they labeled?
They are labeled as Arcane Renewal Potion version 3. And then you see like a drawing of a person that has their tongue out, and it looks like they're going bleh. And then there's like a check mark next to it.
Okay, so I take it that symbol means safe for consumption.
Yep, and you can always give it a little, because that's how you identify potions in this campaign, at least.
Sure, let's do that.
Alright, you do that, and wish I could just pop it up for one player. But Delia, you learn this, and I assume you're going to tell everybody?
Of course.
Alright.
We have no secrets.
This blue fluid seems to boil when you shake it. Upon drinking this potion, if you are a spellcaster, you regain 1d4 plus 1 levels worth of spell slots. These distribute as you see fit, either gaining new slots or upgrading lower level slots to higher level. However, you cannot regain more slots of a level that is over your normal maximum. For instance, a 3rd level slot can become a 4th level slot, and you can regain 1 new 1st level slot. Unfortunately, with this novel recipe, you're poisoned for a minute.
I will give one of these to Hum, too.
Why, thank you.
And there you go.
I'll have to send her a thank you note.
Absolutely.
Alright. You guys continue your look around, and you check the rest of these rooms, and you find them empty. You roll around into the next hallway, and as soon as you do, you start hearing the sounds of hyenas, and you hear what sounds like somebody grumbling. Dun, 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 dun.
Does it sound like speech, or does it like kind of seem like noise?
We'll go ahead and roll a perception check.
Sure. I got a 12.
You got a 12. It's hard to discern exactly what it is.
More company.
Let's go get rid of him.
So you guys walk over to that spot. Give me a second here. What's going on? Roll 20, please. Roll 20, please. As you guys get closer, you hear a noise that you don't. Sorry, not a noise. You hear. Oh, that's what happened. Shit. You hear somebody kind of shout out, "Can't last forever, you old man." And you round the corner and you see a bunch of gnolls, and it looks like they are sort of hammering on something that's almost intangible except for this sort of light. And not that one, but this one. Alright, let me bring you guys to the page here in a hot second. As soon as I get the teacher. Looking through this barrier, Delia, you recognize Professor Adalar Covelli, a halfling man who is a master of abjuration. And he's being beset on all sides by these creatures. Roll initiative.
Nice.
Oh my god.
This is weird for me being in the teens for my initiative.
So this guy's for sure here. Alright. Sort. Oh, he's definitely... I'm gonna say he's at 10, because that's easy. Alright. Zachriel. Oh, nice. What do you do?
Alright. I'm gonna run forward since this guy is distracted. And, I'm gonna try to knock him down, beat him down onto his stomach.
Yeah.
Lag, maybe?
I'm getting lag too. Just
Okay.
enough. Oh wait, that was your roll. Nope. He
Yeah.
kind of just stumbles a little bit and then turns around. Ah! Plack! Right in the face. For 7 bludgeoning. And the 12 misses, unfortunately, so he catches it and just kind of like moves it aside.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Delia.
Do I recognize these, like, he's got walls up, right? Like arcane walls?
Yeah.
Would I recognize whether or not I'd be able to, like, cast something through them?
You definitely can tell that magic can't pass through this.
Okay. We're just going to send a firebolt at this guy here.
Alright, this one who's like trying to bite at the wall, just like hammering his teeth against the wall.
The window licker, yeah.
The window licker. That is a hit. You definitely don't have disadvantage.
Oh, I had it on because I'm exhausted still.
Oh shit, really? 11 to hit. Alright. Well, the fire...
But it's just ability checks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
The fire just pounds right into this creature's back and he turns around and... anything else?
The blade ward is a bonus action, right? Or is
Yep.
it like a regular action?
I think it... For the staff, I think it's a bonus action.
Okay, we're gonna do that then.
Alright. That lasts for a minute. Vox.
Box is going to run up to the one in front of her and stick him with her short sword.
Yeah.
Leg.
That hits. For 10 piercing, and you get sneak attack. Which would definitely kill it. It had 11 HP. Yeah, you just run this creature through, and it's just like biting still, and then it slows to a stop and just kind of looks at you with its dead eyes as it's on your sword. Is that all?
Yeah, that's no, I'll bet like
What are you doing?
I can disengage or back off.
Yeah, bonus action? Yeah. Alright. The Knoll, like, is completely focused on Zachariel as you back away. Hum, what are you doing?
Hum is going to run up about right here. She's going to take a shot at this one with her.
Alright. Oh, it's a critical. Nice. It teeters a little bit as it just goes right into its chest and it's just like, and it looks like it still has a little bit of fight left in it.
Then she's going to send her psychic blades at him.
Alright. He dies. He had 1 HP. Boom. It just... And then just falls it in front of Zachariel. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. These gnolls run up and just are banging on the walls. At least one of them is. Tadias.
I guess just kind of smoothly walk over, bonus action to start the armor, and I'll hold my action to throw a dagger at this one as the shield's coming down.
Alright, and at this point he turns around and looks like he's about to say something. He'll probably be able to say something. Yeah, so that gnoll is no more, and that gnoll is no more, and that gnoll is just beating on the wall. Turns back, sees all of you, and says, "Oh, thank goodness! I need your help. I'm going to run toward you when I lower the shields." And
Move fast.
he walks over here, and the shield, the arcane wards disappear, and he says, "Ah!" Just gets over here.
As he runs past me, I'll throw the dagger at that one.
All right.
Yeah. And extreme amount of lag. Bra.
That's a hit.
Quata. I like how the damage takes forever too. That's cute.
That is irritating. But you deal 10 damage to this guy, and he cries out as the blood ignites for a moment and sizzles. All right. This student strolls over here and kind of narrows his eyes, and then he reaches out. Actually, hang on. All right. He walks up to this gnoll here, and he lays his hand on the gnoll's shoulder as he's about to start running, and the gnoll disappears.
I'm gonna cast Counterspell
Oh yeah? At what level?
at 4th level.
Oh, it doesn't happen then. And he narrows his eyes, totally not expecting that, and he looks around.
Delia looks smug.
And damn gnome. And that's it for him, Zachariel.
All right. I run forward. I push.
You push.
Or I shove.
Same difference.
I feel weak today.
It's the Genasi sickness. You still hit him.
Oh wait, that's true. I have.
Well, no, you actually succeed your con save from earlier, so you're good for that. For 10 bludgeoning. And that's also a hit. Alright. How does... So he, like, resists the shove, kind of, like, moves out of the way of your sentence, but how do you, just take him out?
I'll just kind of, like, push the shovel's teeth through his head, and I'll actually step onto his body. Who'd you call damn gnome?
Growls a bit at you. Delia.
Let's... I'm just gonna send a firebolt at the mage over there.
Alrighty. He has some cover.
Okay, let's just do shatter then.
Okay. That can definitely, yeah. Very loud, but yeah.
Or, yeah.
Well,
I always forget that it's that big. Or that loud. I'm gonna move forward a little bit and then, I'll send 3 scorching rays at the mage.
Alright. What level Scorching Ray?
2, just 2.
He says to play at that game, and he casts a counterspell.
Okay.
And just before the Scorching Ray relieves her hand, it just kind of disintegrates, and you are blocked for a moment. And then he just kind of
totally fine.
growls at you. Vux.
She's gonna run up to this guy and poke him with her short sword again, seeing if she can go for number 2.
Alrighty. That's a hit. For 11 piercing, and you get your sneak attack. Which actually kills it. These kills are getting a little bit too weirdly exact. And it's dead. Falls down.
For that, I'm gonna back up a bit.
Alright.
Hum is going to run forward a bit. I'm just going to shoot some magic missiles at this. I'm going to send 2 charges.
Alrighty. You pull out the wand and zip him at him. So... 15. He grumbles and staggers a little bit. Ugh. That one's dead. Tadias.
Tadias wants this one alive. He's the first one that could talk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm going to try to just backhand him with my elbow. Just kind of just slap across his face.
Alright.
Unarmed. I'm doing this
That's a hit.
non-lethal.
For 7.
Okay, as a bonus action, I would like to grapple him.
Alright. Let's see. Can he... yeah. Oh, no.
Alright, once I got his little nerd robes, I'm going to use my second attack action to trip him and just smash him to the ground. So
Alright.
no more grapple. Nope, not good.
Well, we'll see. Nope. Still not good for him either.
Alright, I just fully personify the high school bully, and I just mash the nerd's face into the floor.
Ah!
Where are you going?
Alrighty. He kind of takes a few steps back and he looks at you, Delia, and he says, Delia, is that you? Good job. And then Mage. Mage boy. And he is going to cast a spell. And he disappears and reappears over here. Actually, wait, can he do that? He can. Alright. And then he levels his hand and he's going to cast another spell because DM bullshit. And this is going at Tadias. Oh shit, that was really good.
Chaos Bolt.
I need that text. So 16 damage of a type. Hold on.
I'll probably use Absorb Elements, but this is coming from the professor?
No, it's coming from him.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you use Misty Step and then Chaos Bolt.
Yeah, but that's... Oh, it's a cantrip. That's right.
It's not.
Then how do you cast both spells?
Because, like I said, DM bullshit.
Oh, gotcha.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna be. So like this bolt of or this orb of this warbling energy shoots forward and it turns into fire and slams into Tadias.
Bam. And one of those.
All right. And then he grins. Zachriel.
I don't like that grin.
You can definitely make it to him.
I run up,
All right.
and I didn't go to school, but I'm gonna be the bully.
You gonna knock him down? Let's see. Nope, he is prone.
Give me your lunch money.
Arf!
And seeing that Tadias was trying to like repeatedly smack his head, I'm gonna take that hint and I'm gonna smack him with the flat of the shovel.
Alrighty. He, now that he has his reaction back, casts Shield. You miss, as you see this arcane force deflect your blow. That is more than his arcane defense. You hit him. For 12 bludgeoning, and he's got a bloody nose. As he's like, "Yarr, yarr," on the ground. Alright. Delia.
Okay, so he just used his reaction for shield, and I saw that, right?
You did.
Okay.
You saw like for flavor. You saw like the indicative, like off-cast of this sort of glittering force from between Zachariel's legs as he was going down with his hammer. I mean his shovel.
Okay, does lightning bolt make the same boom that like shatter does?
No, but are you sure you want a lightning bolt?
I'm a School of Evocation wizard.
No, that's not the point. You could do it, yeah, if you really want to.
He doesn't have his reaction.
That's not the point.
It's more along the lines that two of us have been like trying to unconscious him rather than kill him.
Oh, okay. Well,
Up to you.
He is attacking.
Yeah.
DM neutrality.
You're angry enough, do it, man.
Yeah.
okay. I guess I'll get up here and if I see him do anything shady, I'm
Alright.
gonna
You'll be ready.
Ray of Frost him.
Alrighty. Box. Box.
Okay, so Zachriel is over him, or
Yeah, he's standing over him. And you did see Tadias and Zachriel just like trying to beat this guy down as opposed to mortally wound.
I'll just go up ahead and just ready my weapon.
Alright.
And that's it.
Tommy, doing anything with your turn?
I think I am.
Yeah?
Can I use Dimension Door to get up to him?
You can, but that's a whole action.
Mhm.
Yes. He's also very fucked up and probably gonna go down. That's me being nice.
Well, I know we're trying to keep him alive. So,
It's true. But the dice
I
is
want to
going
get
next.
up. Well, I'll just move up
Alrighty.
and ready in action. I'll ready my vicious mockery if I must mock vicious.
Alrighty. Tedious.
Yeah. Ooh. I'm gonna run in, and I believe he's still prone, right?
He's prone.
Let's. I guess the cleanest way, since all these magic weapons are kind of scary, is to take the backside of my hand axe and just bop them.
Alrighty.
Oh, that's what the advantage was. Look at that.
Oh, whoa, fuck, that misses.
Yeah.
All
Do
right.
it again.
Do it again. That also misses.
Man, just tink tink right out the magic shield.
Racking out the shield.
Do I have a bonus action thing I want to do? What? I have interact as an object. Interact with object as a bonus action.
Yeah.
Can I try to slap my shackles on him?
Sure.
What would the check be for that?
Regular grapple, I would say.
Just my athletics against his contested thing?
Yeah.
Okay, let's go for it.
Ooh.
And
He's rolling around and just trying to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna bust out the thing and be stop squirming. You. Your turn.
Alrighty. The mage boy. So like now that you're up close, like he had some close chopped brown hair, and he's got like sort of this thin chin. And what's he gonna do? I can't do that. I can't do that. And alright, he in his like struggle, he's just stop moving me, and then he points at Tedious, and he's gonna cast a spell at him. And Tedious needs to roll a wisdom save.
Oh yeah, I know how good I am at these.
Alright, you're paralyzed. You've been hold personed. And he gets up, and he starts to stammer away from Zachriel. Clonk. Go ahead and roll your damage. Oh, yeah, shield's down.
It's non-lethal.
Yeah, he falls over, knocked out.
I'm assuming my paralyzation ends as soon as he gets conked.
Oh yeah.
I run up and I slap the shackles on him proper this time behind his back.
Alrighty.
After we have him, I kind of like kick him over, and they call the Delia. Do you know this guy?
Do I recognize him?
You do. He wasn't anybody close to you, but you know him as Modric Bristle. And he's a class lower than you.
Well, this is Modric. I don't know him very well.
The halfling professor walks up. Thank you so much.
Hey, no problem, Professor.
Anytime.
Do you know where they're keeping the other teachers?
He pales a bit, and he says, I heard talk that they were bringing them to the summoning room.
Well, that's no good.
Perhaps we should pull Modric here into one of these classrooms so we're not out in the open.
I don't know that we should keep Modric. He's got
That's
some
good.
magic.
It's going to be a quick chat.
He's the first one we can really discuss with.
Oh, we get to discuss? I love discussions.
Hey, sure, let's see if he likes it. I kind of pick him up and throw him over my shoulder.
Yeah.
And I look behind us and I see that there's rooms here, so...
Yeah, there's rooms here.
Alright,
There's a place to get into.
drag him and throw him against this table over here, I guess.
Alright.
I'm gonna kind of escort the professor away from the room,
Okay. Oh shit, sorry.
just because I don't feel like the professor would approve of what might go down with Modric.
He says,
there-
has there been efforts from the militia to secure the building, or I've been on my
Yes,
own for a
actually.
while.
Professor Morninghall actually is helped us get here.
Okay,
And
she's
we're
alright.
with the way shield, so
He nods. Is it? He looks around apprehensively. Is it safe to leave, or?
yes, Professor Morninghall cast hallucinatory terrain, and there's a specific spot that I can show you that where you can pass through without being seen.
Oh, good. Do you mind? You seem to
I'll
have...
take him down that way.
Alright. So Delia is escorting Professor Adelar Covelli.
Or back.
Who said that?
That's
Me.
next.
Next.
Okay. And you are careful and as quiet as you can be, and you don't encounter any gnolls as you escort them to that door. But you do hear their laughter as you start returning back. But as you're doing that, what's going on with this guy?
You want to wake him or you want me to, Dice?
Yeah, you've got the soft touch, right?
Smacks him awake.
Good. And
grab him by his little pretty boy locks, and I'm gonna pull his hair just a little bit, hold him, and look at him. Listen. You go to Aka, you're a smart lad. You've probably studied, you are intelligent. You try to run, we do awful, terrible things to you. You speak, perhaps we don't. Understood?
he just kind of glares at you, doesn't say anything.
Let him go.
You what?
I let his hair go, and I kind of put my hands up, and I say, figure out what you can.
Hum leans in. She's got her hand on one of his legs, and she says, "We can talk. We can talk nicely. We can figure things out. We can let you go. You can call this a mistake as a student, or we can make this hard. So let's try with an easy question. How many of them are you? How many of you are there?"
He grumbles and says, "My only mistake was not going for you first."
Oh, you're so sweet. How many of you are there?
He says, "Soon there'll be none of us." And he chuckles to himself a little bit.
Back.
I mean, I agree with that, but I don't think we have the same idea. So, how many are here?
He says, we know about you." He looks around. Maybe not her, he looks to Vox, but you and the Firehair man. We were told about you.
You were told by whom?
He smiles. By the champion.
I would start talking plainly. If you know about us, you know that we have a tendency to eliminate things that are not useful.
I know I'm gonna die.
That's not true. I've let people go before.
Maybe he's not so smart as Tadias thinks he is.
He says... He says... let me think. He says, well, if I told you what we were doing here, you would kill me. So you might as well get it over with.
You don't know that for sure. I have a pretty good idea of what you're doing.
He looks at you. He looks at you like hard stare at you, and he says, "I have to check something in my notes." Here in the school, there's about 7 of us. The rest of the order left.
How many are in the order?
I actually don't know.
What are you doing here? What's the plan?
What are you trying to do with that insight check, Zachariel?
Does he sound like, is there any quiver to his voice when he says, I don't know? Is there any...
There's no tells that would lead to him, to you thinking that he's lying about that.
Okay.
Hum's question about... Sorry, say it again.
Sorry, my mouth is full. What did I say? What is the
What are
order
they
up
doing
to?
here?
What do you dare?
The champion needs power. What better place to get it than from spellcasters?
From children?
Ha! Then he like looks up, thoughtful, and says, "It's not what we were ordered to do."
I'm listening.
Who do you think teaches here? Powerful spellcasters, at least powerful in how much effect they can have.
So the teachers are working willingly, or?
Probably not.
So let me get this right. Your champion chooses children to try to get teachers to do what they want.
Oh, you were referring to no child.
I'll have you know, you do come off as very childish.
Believe what you want. It matters not anyway. And then he looks away, trying to look all... He tries to give it a long side look.
Why the gnolls? They seem strange.
He shrugs. Couldn't tell you that. All we were told is that there would be a distraction. We could begin.
Begin what?
What we're doing here.
Powering the champ.
What was that?
Said powering the champ.
nods.
Who is the champion?
I'd tell you if I could.
Why can't you?
We can't speak his name. And then he opens his mouth and moves his lips, but you just hear sort of static. Roll a perception check.
Am I back yet from escorting the...
You aren't. Vox hears through that weird staticky noise, not so simple. But it's like, it's super...
Not so simple.
It didn't come from, like, his voice box. It came from, like, whatever effect is on him.
You're cursed.
He shrugs. Could say that. But aren't we all
They promise
cursed?
you.
No.
Why do this? What did they promise?
He grins. Power.
What every child seeks. Power.
Do you feel very powerful right now?
What happens to me now is inconsequential to what we will get from... Did that cut out? Might have cut out.
Mhm.
Whatever we get from the chained god.
The chained god again. So are you like metal cultists, or...
He laughs and says, the elemental cults. They're but pawns.
So they're not here?
He shakes his head. Although we were told we might work with them at some point.
Oh, that's an answer I wanted to hear.
He sounds pretty cheerful about that.
It does. Are you looking forward to working with the cultists, or...?
I'm looking forward to burning the world to the ground.
It's probably not going to happen, friend.
You say that. You tell yourself that. At this point, Delia returns. After almost running into a group of gnolls all on her own.
I'm gonna step in here and close the door behind me.
Hey,
You went to
welcome
school
back.
here. Oh, hey, Delia. You went to school here. In what room are they doing this ritual?
He says, "Oh, the grand summoning room, of course."
The grand one. They're small. I don't know if he's useful anymore.
Have we found out if he's the one, or if they are the ones making everybody sick?
We've
No.
not asked that question.
We have found out that they're not cultists.
No.
At least not elemental cultists.
It's the chained god again.
Ooh.
So do you have anything useful to say?
You're gonna die.
Oh, you're so cute.
Right. Do you know who is making this elemental crystal that is making people sick?
He says, "Oh, that's an easy one. It's a byproduct of what we're doing."
Good to know.
In the grand summoning.
Yes. He smiles, and he looks at Zachriel. "Ah, you must be feeling the effects."
Not right now, no.
We've stopped it once before. We can do it again.
Tell me, does your chained god have any mortal enemies that you have to look out for?
A mortal that is the enemy of a god?
Yes.
Lunacy.
What about what about another god?
He says, once he is freed, no god will stand up to him.
Excellent.
Except for he's chained, you know.
Yeah, we just need a smith god to make more chains.
He stays silent at that.
Oh, yay, tethered leader.
Well, I think he's useless now, so...
Wait,
I know, I
got a
was thinking the
question.
same thing. Oh, please, Vox.
Has he mentioned how we can get in contact with this god of his?
Well, I'm guessing you have to go to his house. He is chained and all.
Perhaps you, lay chains on yourself and pray?
Mm. Hey, Tadias,
What?
how does that dagger, that Bernie dagger, makes the smells happen? How does that work?
Find out yourself. Throw it to her.
I cut like a slice down his thigh.
Okay. He grimaces and tries to keep himself silent.
How does one get in touch with your chained god?
Ugh. Wouldn't tell you. How do you get in touch with any god?
I have no idea. I don't do so, and I don't follow people around blindly. So, I was figuring maybe you knew how to get in touch with them because you seem so enamored. She slices down the other thigh.
He grimaces and tries to stifle a scream. How far are you gonna go? I don't want to act
don't
out.
know.
I don't want to act out another torture scene. How far is Hum gonna go?
I don't know yet.
Okay, well,
Until he starts talking or he dies.
Mike gets uncomfortable. So you're just gonna slice him up until he until you think he'll break.
Well,
Robot
basically, we're trying to figure out exactly what they're up to. We know that they're in that room. Why?
Okay.
And who is the chain god?
Well, he is not giving you anything else.
Alright, kill him or make him stand trial. Up to you guys.
I think we make him stand trial.
Alright, well, we're gonna have to break his fingers so he can't cast any spells.
Oh, I'd say maybe cut off his hands. I mean, fingers, they do heal.
But yeah, but his fingers aren't gonna heal in 24 hours.
As you guys are talking about this, you hear him say something, and he disappears. And then reappears by the door.
Alright.
Tadias, throw your daggers at.
And he starts opening the door.
Alright, I'll throw a Resurrect at the back of his head.
Alright, go ahead and roll. That's a hit. Lands square in the back of his skull, and he dies.
Cultists. Barely humans.
All the same.
Hands. I
No,
hand
there's-
back the blood-fit dagger.
Sure are a lot of cultists in this region.
I
I want to quickly check him to see if there's anything on him that might help us as well.
Alright, on him is, nothing. What was the other thing you were looking for?
Oh, that was the only thing I was looking for. I take the shackles off of him as well.
Oh, got it. Okay. Was Delia outside the whole time?
She came in to just like group up a little bit, but once the cutting started happening, she came out.
Gotcha. Alright. What do you do now, gang?
Shall we continue on? Find someone else to abuse?
Onward and upward.
I think we should
Well,
get to
Delia
the...
should know where the summoning room is.
The Grand Summoning Room, Delia. That's where we're going.
I know where that's at, right?
Absolutely. Now, question: are you guys going to try to head there? Are you going to try to head there and avoid any contact with enemies before you get there, or are you just going to try to plow through? I have two contingencies for that, so I just want to know.
I would say to the group that I know that they're going to only make more and more gnolls, because luckily there's more of those birthers there, the little, like, spawning ones. So we'll just end up fighting more and more than we need to if we don't stop that.
Seems reasonable to me.
Absolutely.
He's not good. We might be encircled or trapped, but we can't fight an endless horde.
Alrighty. So you guys start making your way there. Okay. And Delia leads you in the most direct path. And indeed, you come across some gnolls that are just like banging on doors and making a big ruckus of things. Just fucking 4 of them. Kick their ass, guys.
Delia's just gonna send a sparkly firebolt out.
Oh my god.
God!
You failed.
What is wrong with me today?
That's unfortunate. Delia's firebolt misses, and man.
Are we just in like a normal hallway?
Yeah, you're in a normal hallway.
Sounds like it's just.
You're gonna have to say all that again.
Is that fear?
Nice. Oh wait, are you casting a spell?
I am casting this.
Okay. What level is that?
3.
Oh shit, that's a lot.
I'm gonna run up, and while they're like kind of barking and have their maws open, I'm gonna shove my grappling hook that has like the rope attached to it and just kind of drag them into each other.
All right.
I guess that's improvised, if anything.
Yep.
Where's my button? I know I have one of these. Yeah.
What about Zachriel?
He's going to run up, and if there's any stragglers from the grapple hook, he's just going to kind of like plow and just push them with the shield.
Yeah. All right.
Fox is gonna come in with her dagger.
Her dagger. Alright. Oh, you brandish that? You guys see Vox pull out this blood-red dagger and slice into these creatures. Let's do some addition. I feel like you didn't mean to do that, but I don't know how we could explain away the text there.
Oh my god.
Let's see.
Whatever it is, I'm here for it.
Yeah, so you guys pass with flying colors, and Delia... So, like, what happens with Delia is that, like, a gnoll, like, just goes right at her, and then Tadias, like, hits him with another gnoll, and then that gnoll goes down. You guys continue on.
Thanks, Tadias.
No problem.
Heading up the hall, you make a left, go up a flight of stairs, and one more null fight as a gaggle of them start approaching you, and I swear to God, if it rolls a 1 on a d6... Oh, fuck! There's a fuck ton of them. 9 of them just crowd the hallways.
So Delia's gonna send out a lightning bolt streaking right down the center of the hallway.
I'm gonna give you a little bit extra. Top that off with another additional +2, which, let's see, a 3rd level spell gives you +8, I think. So add +10 to whatever you roll there.
Oh my god!
Well. Well.
Ends
I
up being
have-
20.
A 1, a 2, and a 1.
You actually fail the individual DC too.
Because of course I do.
Somehow. A lot of them fall, but several of them remain and just keep rushing the party.
So, Mike, one of the Battle Master features is Know Thy Enemy. I'm imagining we've fought enough gnolls for me to know they're
Totally.
like. So I'm going to use, based on like knowing how they fight and have not encountering them in a hallway before, I'm gearing it towards perception to notice a weakness in their formation to get in there and attack.
Sounds great. And I'll let you use a roll of a superiority die to give you a bonus.
All right.
Because I feel like that makes sense. And I like how you described it.
God.
You're gonna need it. 15 in total. You guys are gonna take some hurt.
Yup.
What's Vox doing?
Oh, she's coming in with her dagger again.
Alright. I've had this in my back pocket for too long. Alright. That is... Damn, you rolled a 2.
Can we roll a higher than a 5, please?
No.
So- Absolutely not. It's not going to happen. Hama's going to try fear again, just seeing, like, there's so many of them. She just wants to try to clear out some space.
Alright. Is that the first level? Holy fuck.
It's 3rd level.
That's a 40 something? No, it's 39.
Yeah, so +8. Alright. Dig it, dig it.
Well, she saved.
She saved
Trying to
somebody.
use other stats. I'm gonna try to use an improvise and investigate the hallway for random like structural problems and attack the actual hallway to bring it collapsing on top of it.
Okay. I wonder how Delia's gonna react to that. Go ahead and roll your intelligence check. with
I was
the-
gonna do investigation.
Yeah, that's what I meant, yeah.
Dude, someone in this school can cast mending. It'll be fine.
That's true.
Yeah, just mending it all away. It rubs it right out, right?
Rub it out. That'll buff out, that'll buff out. I mean,
I don't know if it's lagging real bad. Oh yeah, it was lagging real bad. Okay.
So the 23. Alright, so Tadias
I
makes
don't
it.
know what improvise adds because I said I improvised it as well.
Advantage?
3.
Well, improvise weapon improvises advantage, right? Or it's effectively advantage. Like if you fail,
Well, on
you
your
can...
sheet, I believe it gave me a plus thing if I used it as a resource.
Oh, it gives you a +3. Okay, so
I
then
thought so.
you're
So
right.
26.
26. Okay. Oh, you can't save somebody. You didn't roll high
Damn
enough.
it! I wanted to.
The individual DC is 22, so you would need a 27.
Well, I didn't know that. I tried my best.
Let's do so. Well, I mean, you did try your best. That's the point. All right, so let's see if you guys succeeded the 39. Succeeded the party DC. You didn't.
Of course
Barely. All right, so everybody's going to take a little bit of claws and bite. So everybody takes, Jesus, well, you're lucky there, 3 damage. And then those of you that failed the DC 22 for individual are going to take, come on now, that much. damage.
And I don't save anybody.
You can save. Who you saving, huh?
Well, I feel like Delia's the squishiest, and
Alright.
so I would save Delia.
So, like, several of them are on
Yeah.
Delia, and you just kind of shout them down and cause them to be super afraid, and they run away, giving Tadias and Zachriel and Vox enough time to clear them out. Alright.
Mike, would I be able to do like half damage? I mean, take half damage?
Oh, from Uncanny Dodge?
Yeah.
Well, Uncanny Dodge is kind of a... I'm not sure how I'd abstract Uncanny Dodge for this, because it's sort of a general abstraction of the damage that everyone takes. It's a good point. Go ahead and, I don't know, knock off 1 HP. I'll figure out what Uncanny Dodge actually does later. It's a good question. I wish I thought of that earlier. But I'll give you a little something. Alright, so you guys cross around and you turn in the hall. And you're getting closer to the summoning room. And you know that or near the summoning room, there's like sort of this open foyer that's a place for students to gather, because on some days there's like a line to get in and do experiments. And you turn the corner and you see that room, and about 50 feet down this big hallway, you see 2 mages and a gnoll with a glaive, who looks like he's a lot more beefy than the other gnolls, but he's also absent of the curly symbol. So, let's see here. A little bit of background for Delia. The elemental summoning room, a very heavily used but heavily controlled chamber at Akka. Each pillar inside of the 16 pillars are attuned to 2 elemental planes. Students can use these to open some rifts into the elemental plane of their choice. I'm gonna make sure that I haven't fucked up the dynamic lighting. Nope. And it's kind of dark in here, as it happens. And they sort of appear out of the darkness, and you see them sort of take a stance to be ready, and you see the beefy gnoll with the glaive take a stance. And let me take you to that parage. And right... Oops. Oh no! Don't do that! Oh, fuck. Hold on, I have to reload. I have to reload roll 20.
Oh no.
I clicked a favorite.
Oh no.
I didn't want to go to LinkedIn. So go ahead.
Would I have time before we got here to drink one of those Arcane renewal?
Absolutely. And like to give yourself some time to let the poison go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Oh wow. Okay. So organize yourselves in your marching order before this orange line.
I can't see.
Do you not have sight?
You gotta roll.
Hell yeah.
Can anyone not see?
I can see you just scroll down.
Yeah, at the top it's
Can't
dark,
see.
but at the bottom it's...
Yeah, the top is dark. It's down here.
Oh, now I see.
I fixed you. Does anybody else not have sight?
I'm good.
Ooh, wow, you rolled maximum.
Is that music cutting out for everyone else?
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
the
it
bot's
is.
struggling a little bit.
I've got really tiny sight.
Aren't you human?
You is human.
So, Mike, how does this work when you're like upgrading the spell slot?
So, what the fuck? Hang on. When upgrading the spell slot, like you can you can use a level from that pool you've just given yourself to make a 3rd level a 4th level. What's it doing that?
Okay, cool.
Oh, I know what happened. Put the numbers in the wrong place. How about now? Nix, can you see?
Oh yeah.
Alright, good. Alright, so give yourself... did you do your marching order? Before that yellow line there. Or orange line. Alright. Roll ish. Whoa.
Oh, is this an ability track?
It is. Ooh.
Oh.
Unfortunate.
I'm so mad at this game today.
Alright. So you see these two mages kind of grin, and you recognize one of them, Delia, as,
Gunther?
yes. And he starts to back up, and he says, "You're expecting you," and he knocks on the door. It makes a loud, like, clang clang, because it's a metal door. And then he walks over to the knoll, and he starts to cast a spell as he touches the knoll. You gonna do anything?
Yes, I'm gonna counter spell at a 4th level.
Alright, it fades. And he... Oh, is that the game we're playing, huh? Just you wait. And
I'm gonna shout to him, "You have a very punchable face."
you have a very kickable body. And then the other guy... He nods to the other guy who you don't recognize him too well as he walks up and then attempts the same thing. Is anyone else gonna try to counterspell?
I won't have it.
Alright, well, you see the creature staring you down and it disappears. Hum, what are you doing?
What am I doing? I am not sure what I'm doing. Standing here a little bit stunned. She's going to...
When in doubt, cantrip.
I'm going to send over a Mind Sliver.
Yeah, who are you sending it to?
Which one is Gunther?
The
Yellow
one with
or red?
the red.
I'm going to send it to the guy that got rid of the knoll.
Alrighty, this guy?
Yellow.
Alrighty. It needs to make an intelligence saving throw. He succeeds. Nice try. Anything else?
She is going to use her bonus action to viciously mock.
Oh, what do you say?
She says, we've already killed your friend. It's going to be fun killing.
Alright, he fails that save and he takes 5 damage. He needs to make a constitution saving throw. Alright, he fails. The Knoll Pack Lord appears, and surprising everyone as you see him turn toward the mage. Zachariel, what are you doing?
Well, I was sure what I was going to do, but seeing that, I'm going to try something risky. So I'm going to run up alongside the Pack Lord, and I'm going to attack the guy that just touched him.
Alright.
I'm going to shove this kid onto the dirt and get his milk money.
Yeah.
He dodges. What? Ah! Glares at you.
What?
I think 19 beats a 10.
I didn't.
Oh, sorry, I totally misread that. Yeah, he's down, he's prone.
I'm so confused.
I reversed the numbers in my head, I apologize.
I know, I get
Do
that.
it first.
That's a hit. 12 bludgeoning. 19 hits. 12 bludgeoning. And then he looks down and he says, "What are you doing? Why aren't you shielding?" And he's
I look at the Pack Lord and I look back at this guy and I growl at the mage.
He, for just a second, he glances at you. Vox, what are you doing?
I'm coming up running, and then I'm going to get that guy with the dagger.
All right. That misses, unfortunately. Sorry about that.
I'm gonna get my ass out of there.
All right. You disengage. Tadias. Wait, how much movement did you use? You were here and you... Did you dash or did you disengage?
I disengaged.
Okay, you definitely can't then because... Or you can only get to like
oh,
there.
that's right. Yeah.
You still have the same speed.
You did back up a bit. Alright, Tadias.
Okay, I haven't felt safe about doing this combo in a while because like there's so much like burnable stuff around, but I'm gonna try it. Improvised weapon. I'm gonna take one of my oil flasks that I used to make all those days ago.
Yeah?
I'm gonna throw it at the knoll as an improvised weapon attack.
Okay. That hits.
Alright, so it does its normal damage that I do because of my feet.
Alright.
And he is now doused with the oil. As my second attack, I'm going to throw the blood flint dagger at him.
Ooh,
Spicy, right?
love it. I love the whatever
I see
damaged.
no-
Because the improvised could be a lot of different things.
Okay. That's... I love the idea, but I didn't picture it, like, actually... Did I ever describe, like, flames erupting?
No. How it works is that the oil is an item. You can either attach
No.
it or
What
you
I'm
can-
saying is, for the blood flint dagger, did I ever describe flames erupting?
I think you did.
Did I? Okay, well then, it does ignite.
I remember it's coming from a gash, like the wound had fire kind of erupt from it.
Okay,
As it made contact with
then it does ignite. What does this oil do?
Okay. It just does 5 damage.
5 total?
Just five static damage.
Where'd you get that from?
It's literally the oil item. I'll put in the chat for you.
Really? Okay. I never looked at it. Okay, cool.
I know it's a basic ass, like, adventuring item.
Interesting. Okay.
But because I can use improvised weapons just normally, and I can use them as a bonus action, I could just kind of chuck it and then throw the thing.
Okay. Good combo.
So I still have one more attack on him, but it won't trigger the next thing.
Alrighty.
And that'll be, I guess, Blood Flint again. Oh no, I have to use a different one, sorry. Rezier.
That hits. For 8 piercing. Alright.
Your turn.
That'll
So
be your turn.
8, 15, 17, 24, 29 damage altogether. If he has no resistances.
Alright. Well, so the Pack Lord was facing away from you as you threw all that at him, and he stammers a bit and staggers, and looks around, and then like takes a quick look back at the mages, and just lunges toward Tadias.
Big furry bitch, come on.
9, 10, 18.
Those all miss.
Damn, they all miss. How does it look? How does he dodge him?
I'm just kind of like pulling my head out of the way it bites. 'Cause he's kind of slashing about like boxer style.
Alright. Ilya.
I'm gonna look to the one that's prone and go, I'm not stupid. And I'm gonna send a firebolt at Gunther there in the back.
Alright. That's a... It zooms out, and he takes it. Yeah, you hit. Fuck!
Ooh, that's a good roll.
Uchi.
Holy shit. Alright, yeah, he's, Oh, shield! Anything else?
I'm gonna like blow on my finger and tap my staff on the ground.
Alrighty. Alright, well, this one, not really seeing what was happening, moves over to here. You can make your opportunity attack. Oh, that hits. For 7 bludgeoning.
You know what?
Yeah.
Since I can do it.
You try and trip. Alright. Strength save. Boom! Get proned.
Ugh.
Oh. But he's prone. And, he, damn.
Where you going, nerd?
He is crawling the rest of the way. And, he's going to cast a spell at Zachariel. And he makes... You see this massive warbling energy appear in his hand, and he's going to shoot it right at Zachariel. 14 misses.
Miss.
As it just...
Just pings off the shield.
Yeah, like it hits the shield, and it's like the shield kind of doesn't just block it, it neutralizes it. Alright. This one stands up. Oh, I rolled pretty similar. This one stands up and tries to thrust his hand toward Zachariel. He is going to cast a spell. He starts casting a spell.
I'm gonna counterspell it.
Are you sure? Okay. What level?
Just at 3rd level.
Alright, it doesn't affect anything. God damn it! He says
I don't have to make a...
Nope. It was a 3rd level spell.
Okay.
As he growls at Delia, and he starts to move away from Zachariel as he's distracted. And you see him, like, toying with his... or not toying, he's like... He looks like he's assessing the battlefield, but that's all he can do.
Hum is gonna throw some magic missiles at him.
Alright.
2 charges.
I can block this, and he lifts his hands up, and the missiles just hit harmlessly off of this arcane barrier. He casts shield.
She's gonna use her last vicious mock that she can use right now and say, yeah, but you're not gonna live.
Let's see here. Wisdom save. 13 doesn't do it. He takes 3 psychic damage, groans a bit. He's still up. Zachariel.
Alright, so we have to start controlling the battlefield. So I'm going to attack the Pack Lord.
Alrighty. That's a hit.
I'm going to make this a goading.
Alrighty. 10 damage. Another 7 damage. Turns to you. Ugh! Ugh!
I'm then going to move over to this guy.
He will take an opportunity attack.
Yep.
20 to
That's
hit.
a hit.
For 4 slashing. As you feel the impact against your back.
Yeah. And then as I'm running over, I'll slam this guy into the wall, pushing him down.
Alright.
You should have stayed on the right side.
That's a miss.
I'm going to action surge.
Alright. That's a miss. Miss.
Oh my god. That's it for me.
Did you attack? Those are 3 attacks I see, but you action surged.
No, I attacked the knoll, and then I
Oh!
moved over attack.
Got it. Right. Okay. That's it for you, Vox.
If I left this area, if I do disengage, Will he still get me?
Well,
Be able to
you
get-
you just saw him attack Zachriel and use his action or his reaction. He's out of reactions, so he can't opportunity attack.
Okay, because Vox wants to go up to this one here and
Alrighty.
use her dagger.
Alrighty. That's a roll with advantage. Oh, did he already use his reaction? No, he didn't use his reaction. Roll with advantage because he's casting shield. That unfortunately misses, as he now has an AC of 20. I'm sorry about that. Tadias,
Well,
there's anything else you want to do, Vox? I'm sorry.
No,
Alright.
I think that's all I can do.
it looks like this big lad is still focused on Zachriel.
Yeah, he's focused on Zachriel, but he's very fucked up. You can tell.
I think it's just safer to get rid of him. I'm just gonna slash him up.
All right. Slash.
Slash. Slash.
He goes down.
Hey. 25, 30. Say hi. And I'll just bring down res on this one as well.
Miss.
Miss!
Oh, you have an
Dang.
advantage though.
+2, you mean?
No, you have advantage.
Oh,
and
no, he's
you have both. Yeah.
What? Both.
So
Yeah.
17 still misses. Oh, that's a crit.
Man.
That does it, and he pierced through that arcane barrier and kill, if you mean to kill.
Oh, yeah.
All right, he's dead.
And that's all I can do, so I guess I'll bonus action dash and kind of just hold the doorway in case this one wants to run.
Alrighty. Delia.
Okay, we're gonna do some magic missiles over here.
All right. He has shield casted. You saw him do that.
Oh, that's right. I will just try and firebolt him with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Yeah, unfortunately, it just kind of the flame just kind of hits that barrier and just kind of and fades away. All right, he's dead. Just kind of and the shield fades away, and he casts a spell where you see him. Actually, you just hear him say a few words, and he disappears. And goes over to here, looks at Delia, and he's gonna try to cast a spell at her. How do you like
Is
it?
he still prone?
He's still prone. 19 to hit.
Yeah, that'll hit.
All right, 12 fire damage. That's his turn. He's still prone.
Seeing Delia get hit by firebolt, just goes into a rage and runs at him with her rapier sticking straight out of her hand. And she's going to stab him with the pointy
He
end.
sees you coming. He's like, "Oh shit!" And he starts to try to stand up. You get advantage. That's a hit. For 5 piercing as you poke him real good. And he's still... but he's still moving around. Wasn't enough trauma to take him out. Anything else?
Nope.
Zachriel.
Alright, I will run up to him. You said he's still on the ground?
He was scrambling to get to his feet. I forgot to make him stand.
Oh, okay.
That's my bad. That hits. And it kills.
pancake his head.
After you pancake his head, you hear Tadias hears it more than anything, more than the rest of the party, as you just hear what sounds like wails of pain coming from that door, from all sorts of different people.
We're not done. Come on. I'm gonna begin moving to the doorway.
Are we in the quasi-inish?
Quasi-inish. Well, okay, so you guys are gonna go through that door?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then, tell you what, I will leave it up to you if you want to re-roll your initiative or not. Just to be nice.
Yes, please.
I'll go for it.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone's doing it.
Everyone's doing it.
You have to take what you got, though.
Yep.
What did I just do?
I think
Oh.
I'm okay with mine.
Damn.
Hey, look at that!
Mine's actually an 8. I had to roll with disadvantage.
Oh, that's a shame.
Mwah, 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 mwah.
Alright, give me a hot second here. Let me just...
We're gonna take so many naps after this.
But 8 is better than 1, so I'll take it.
Alrighty. Nope, nope, nope. There we go. How are you guys forming yourselves around the door?
I'm going in first.
So I'm just gonna do the thing where like you guys can all get in, and we're not like fighting through the doorway because that's not epic.
Epic.
So opening the door, you're greeted with the sight of the summoning room, and normally this place is sort of a pristine floor with these pillars that have different arcane runes on them. Between the pillars, there's usually like a small rift in the air where students can practice with that extraplanar magic and everything. But when you open the door, you are greeted with a tear in the floor, and all up against the walls are teachers that you recognize, and you can see that they are manacled to these pillars, and you see this energy just drawing out of them, and you hear them scream out in pain, various different tones. Ah! Ah! I'm gonna roll initiative, as there's more creatures in here. Let's see here. Alright. Oh, no, hang on. Creatures and monsters, please. What the fuck? Oh. Right, okay. Okay.
So how many squares inside do you want us to move?
Until, up until the first line of pillars.
Okay.
So you see through the pillars, there's like some gnolls with arrows, or with bows and arrows, and you hear, "Been expecting you." Let me roll their initiatives. Oh, I'm lagging. Alright. Okay. Alright, so you see a gnoll come out from one of the pillars. And let me draw a line here. And he's got some line on Vox, and he's going to shoot her. 1, 2, 6, and 22 to hit.
Yeah, the 22 hits.
Alright, 7 piercing. It's your turn.
All I can see is teachers. So
You can hear footsteps. Yeah, you'll have to peek around. You see,
I peek around and I see this guy here.
you do.
I'm gonna shoot a magic missile at him.
Teacher in front of you is this halfling woman, and she says, "Help!"
We're here to help.
Magic missiles. Alright. What? How many charges?
Just one.
Alright, at this guy, so that's 15 damage. Good job. And he levels his bow at you. Alright. Coming out of the darkness. Somebody might see this guy. One of you sees this guy. Does Delia see this guy? That's important. She does not. You watch as he touches a knoll, and they disappear. And you see him step back. Let's see. Big map. Tadias, you see a knoll come in sight, and levels a bow at you and takes a couple shots. 12? 17.
Has it been a minute since the last encounter?
It's been a few rounds. I'm gonna say that you have 3 more rounds of the armor until you have to activate it again.
I'm 19, so I'm still safe.
Okay. The arrows do not hit and they're blown away. Alright.
Looking at the shackles that they're on, do they look breakable, or is that something that's going to take time?
It looks like something that'll take time. But it's not your turn, by the way.
Oh.
You can't see whose turn it is.
A hidden.
And a few arrows come out of the darkness towards Hum. They have advantage. 21-20.
Hit.
3 and 8. And I need you to make a charisma saving throw. You have... what's the highest level spell slot you have?
5.
It turns into a 4th level. Make another saving throw.
Charisma?
Yep. Doesn't happen this time. Zachariel.
Alright. Well, looking at the shackles, seeing it's going to take some time, and I can see some of these people, I'm going to start moving towards them.
Alright.
Alright, I guess we're going to dash up into this business.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm going to use my full movement to dash.
You get to here and you run into a solid object or a person, and you hear blah, 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 blah.
Well, that's only 30 feet. So would I be here and bump into him, or...?
No. I marked where you would be. So here.
Okay.
And you feel like up here. Yeah, that's only 30
Oh, that'd
feet.
be over.
Barely. I'll round down.
Alright, I'll swing wildly.
Yeah. That's the hit. As you hear, brah! 13. That's a miss. As it just through the air. Alright. Anything else? you do see that guy.
There's a mage back here. He's trying to hide in the shadows.
All right. It's not his turn. All right. Hold on a second. I gotta make a distinction. It's important. Yeah, that'll do. All right. This one is going to come over to here. And it's going to point at Zachriel. Cast this warbling energy zooms toward him. Where the hell did it go? There it is. 14, as it just zooms past you. And then you see, as you watch, as his energy gets sucked into the rift. And he growls and just moves behind this pillar. Delia.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hide behind one of these pillars for a quick sec. And I'm gonna cast Bigby's hand in front of me.
Alright. I'm gonna need that art from you one day.
I know, I've been slowly working on it. I'm getting...
We'll use that. What color? I can tint it.
Purple.
Purple.
The correct choice.
There you go. Actually, let me give it to you so you can move it yourself.
Where is it?
Hold on. Right here. Oh, I guess you can't see it. Let me give it a little bit of sight.
I think it is...
There you go.
It's actually considered large.
It's large?
Yeah, so
Alright.
it's huge. And so it says when I cast it, I can move it up to 60 feet.
Yeah.
So I'm going to move out from behind this pillar and get this hand over here to we're going to clench fist
And bang
this
that one?
knoll here.
Yeah, alright. Does he need a
So
roll or are
it's-
you rolling?
Oh, I have a macro for it.
Oh, it slams into it. Fucking dead as shit. Just collapses. Nice. Anything else?
Yeah, I'm going to move back behind the pillar.
Alrighty. Box.
Vox, this one hasn't went yet, right?
I don't believe so. No, it hasn't.
Okay, she's going to sneak her way over there,
Yeah,
behind the pillar, grab him by surprise
you have advantage.
with her short sword.
Hell yeah. That's a hit. For 6. And give me that sweet sneak. Alright, you run it through, then didn't even see it coming as you run around the pillar. So it slips off of your sword and just dies.
And I think I'm going to move back behind the pillar. I think I can still... Yep, behind the pillar. Done.
Alrighty. Shit. Hold on a second. One of the mages didn't get initiative. Oh, fitting that. Alright, he goes. And I don't think anybody can see what's going on with him. So a thing happens.
I can see him.
You can see him?
I can see the edge.
The edge of him? Alright, well you can't see what he's doing. So he does the thing. And that's the end of his turn. That one, Noel, is dead. Tadias, it's your turn.
I think we're gonna bring out the wings.
Bring out their wings!
So as an action, you're gonna see just like, an angelic white light beam off to Dias, and almost in a flash, 60 feet of movement with my zippy bonus action dash. How far I can get? Right about there.
Pretty
All right,
far.
so I'm just gonna zip on over.
All right.
That'll be my turn.
That'll be your turn.
Does he take an attack of opportunity as he does that?
I don't see invisible people.
Yes, he would. All right. Well, all it's gonna be is well, how high up are you? The room is the room's 20 feet tall. I guess.
Oh, I didn't know we actually had some height. I thought
There's
we
some
were
height
normal
here.
kind of corridors.
The room is about
I'll
20
be 10 feet up. I'm probably still within reaching range for a 5-foot creature.
Well then, bang. You feel something like against your boot. That's it.
Alright, that's turn.
All right. Did I skip somebody just now? No, it's okay. Okay. This dude comes over here, and you have. You don't. All right, you can't do that. He kind of moves over here and squints his eyes at Tadias and launches a nasty, warbly bolt at him. But whiffs. And just... And you watch as the energy slams into this pillar here, and then it just starts to suck towards the rift. And that's his turn.
Hum can't see anything that way, so she kind of goes around this pillar here, or this...
This energy that's in the floor.
Yeah.
The
Yeah,
rift.
Comes to about here. Sees this guy open.
You see this gnoll with its arrow, or its bow
Yeah,
leveled
she's
toward
gonna mind sliver him.
you. Alright. An int check, huh? Yeah, he fails. So he takes that 5 psychic. Alrighty. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, the gnoll is going to respond in kind and shoot at you twice. Doesn't have advantage, though. So that 11 and 7.
And that both misses.
Alright. And illuminated, you see these arrows are this dark black material that doesn't look like wood of any kind. And that's it for him. Zachariel, you're going to take some attacks.
Okay.
20 and 19.
Hit. Miss.
5 piercing damage. And it is your turn.
It's seemingly out of nowhere, right?
Yeah, they're seemingly out of nowhere. Like, suddenly you feel a bite on your shoulder, and then you feel like a little bit of hair against your skin. You're just like, ah! And you move out of the way before it can hurt you.
Alright, I'm gonna swing wildly at it again.
Alright. Miss.
And again.
Hit. Oh, GM layer, that's why. Alright. You see blood splatter the ground.
What's going on here?
And, yeah. And, oh, damn it. And, you see this null corpse appear ahead of you.
Oh, well, in that case, I'll get up in his face. That's it for me.
Growls as you're in his face. Alrighty. Let's see. Tadias. It's not Tadias' turn, but Tadias. Yeah, okay. And, this is gonna be with advance. Meow. 23 to hit.
23 will definitely hit.
Alright, it's gonna be... Darn, they didn't roll the same. It's gonna be force damage. 8 force damage hits you as you see this warbling energy just turn into this pure kind of arcane, glistening, glowy, whatever, and right in your chest. Delia.
Okay, we're gonna move up here. I'm gonna peek out behind this pillar. See this dude? Send Bigby's hand over to him.
Alright. Oh, that's a hit. For 16 damage.
And then we're also gonna firebolt him because Bigby's hand is a bonus action.
Yeah. That's a hit. For 12 fire. Alright. It's a good turn. Anything
Take level
else?
spells. Nope.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see, where is... Alright. Alright, Hum all on her own is gonna take some hits, probably. As you see these arrows appear from almost nowhere, and 19.
Hits.
17.
Hits.
Alright, does Hum cry out when she gets hit?
Yes.
Alright. You guys hear Hum cry out from the other side of the rift. I need you to make some charisma saves. As these 2 black arrows pierce your body. Whoa. I don't know why Tadias made that save.
Who knows? Making up for my wisdom ones.
No. Just Hum, sorry.
Oh, you said everyone.
I didn't mean to say everyone, I apologize.
That's all good.
I probably, said everyone when I meant to say, I'm gonna need you to...
You said everyone hears. I need you to make some charisma saves.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. Those were 2 separate sentences that weren't related mechanically. Apologize.
Ah, gotcha. All right.
Alright, Hum, what spell slots are your highest now?
4s.
They turn into 3s. 2 of them turn into 3s. And you take that damage, and that's it. Vox.
Gonna take a quick breath here, hold it in, and then she's gonna run over by Zachriel, stab this guy with her dagger.
Yeah. Why do you have advantage? Did you use aim, or
Pardon me?
why do you have advantage?
Because I accidentally kept it on.
Okay. Well, the 15 hits. So go ahead and roll. Deal damage. 8 piercing. Sneak attack? Alrighty. Oh, roll 20, you're chugging so hard. Just...
I know, right?
Oh
It
my
really
god,
is.
please. Please. Okay. Alrighty. So, he's dead, so he's not actually going to be able to make this save. So, he automatically fails. Roll that d4. Alrighty. So, Zachariel, you watch as Vox stabs in with his blood-red dagger, and he runs the mage through, and you see as not only does he bleed out, but this sort of purplish energy flows into the dagger, and it starts to glow. So make sure you read the item card and you know how much you got left. Is there anything Vox is doing else-wise? X, are you there?
Yeah, I'm just. Yeah, that's
Right.
all she's doing. She's
Okay. Alrighty. Actually, this one's gonna come over here. And it's gonna try some risky business. I need a cone. Oh shit. Oh, roll 20, please. Oh, can't get. Oh no, can get Tadias. Yep. Alrighty. Tadias, Zachariel, and Vox, I need you to roll saving throws of a variety of wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom, interesting.
I shouldn't have disadvantage on that.
No, the 10's not going to save anyway.
Yeah, well, I'm going to do Indomitable.
Didn't you already use it?
too.
You did.
We've had a rest since then.
Since Elemental Arms, where you almost got Mind Feebled? Alright, Vox and Tadias save. Zachariel. You... What were you saying? Justin?
I'm just checking to see the...
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's only long rest. Never mind.
Yeah, sorry about that. Fuck. Alright, you see Sihara getting hurt in the most terrible way, just directly, like you see it and you think it's behind you. You're feared. You have to use your dash action and move away by the safest available route on each of your turns, unless there's nowhere to go. Here, let me hit the card. There you go. Alrighty, Tadias. He looks satisfied and moves over here.
Well, I'm definitely gonna need to wipe that smirk off his face. And I'll hover down 5 feet and I'll just upside down begin cutting him up.
He looks up at you, grurs, and growls.
Grr this.
He's not going to shield that, because he can't. That's a hit. For 9 piercing, let me roll his con save. Constitution.
That is a
Fuck!
a plus 9 radiant as well.
Okay. Plus 9 radiant. He does not make his Constitution save. And Zachariel, you're not feared anymore.
Oh,
Alright, do it again. Blah.
That's a hit. For 10. Slishy slashy.
His squishy little noggin is his weak spot, and I'm just gonna kind of cut it up one more time.
That's a... He raises his hand and he casts shield. It's your...
I float.
Oh, sorry,
I
go
float
on.
upside down, just right there, holding my position. I just look at him menacingly.
Alright, it's your turn.
Just gonna move forward to this guy here.
Alright.
And she's gonna use her crossbow. She's gonna use inspiration to use the dual bow.
Inspiration.
My brain is going. Bonus action.
Ah.
That's
Running over time. Alright, that hits. For 7 piercing.
And so I'm a little confused on. I don't use this one very often. I have to take the crossbow shot too, right?
No. You just can attack twice, but one of them uses your bonus action. That also hits. Nice. Good job. Alright, and it slams into this creature and it falls down. And you've stolen its turn. One's dead. Zachariel. You saw a flash of that horrible image, but then it just goes away and your battle sense is back.
I'm angered. I guess the only thing I can really see is this dude. And get up in his face and shove him with my anger.
Shove him with your anger as he's looking up at Tadias, readying something.
And mostly sadness.
And he's knocked back a little bit. What? That's a miss. That's a hit.
Alright.
For 10 bludgeoning.
You know what?
What do I know?
I'm gonna attack something. I don't actually. Yeah, I'm gonna do this.
Blinding attack. Alright. Roll that superiority die.
It's a DC 16 now.
Alrighty. Well, he's dead.
Oh.
You take out his eyes and a little bit extra.
Alrighty.
That's it for me.
Okie doke. Vox, you hear something from behind you. We'll see if this hits. He has advantage, though. $11. You hear, and then you see this this swirling mass of energy just pass over your shoulder, by your ear, and then it just kind of gets sucked into the rift. Delia.
Did I see where that bolt came?
You can roll a perception check. You don't know.
God. Can I hold a... I don't think I can hold a big beast hand because it's a bonus action.
Don't think so. Or no, you can hold a bonus action. It just costs an action to do so.
Okay. Then I'm gonna move up here and I guess wait and see if I see anyone else, because I don't really see anyone right now.
Well, you did hear Hum scream.
Oh, that's right, I did.
Oh, too late. Are you ending your turn?
Okay.
Are you gonna end your turn? Alright. You hear footsteps ahead of you, moving away from you. And then a couple more arrows come your way. $18 and $12.
18 hits.
For 5 piercing, and make a charisma save. You lose another spell slot level. And that's it for that guy. Vox.
Okay, so now which way am I facing? Which that would be behind me?
Yeah.
Sorry, which way?
Sorry. Came from this way. I'm on the GM layer. Fuck. Came from this way. Did you see the arrow? Nix? Hello?
I'm gonna.
What's wrong? You sound exasperated.
I feel like I'm gonna look like an idiot, but I'm just gonna go straight in a line with my sword out.
Okay. We're not gonna play guess the square. So fuck. Roll a perception check. Wow, Jesus Christ. This general area. We're not gonna play fucking guess the square. You're unable to discern the location.
Okay, well I would have thought it came from afar, so I'm gonna go up here and just swing my sword around.
You swing wildly, and then after a few moments of trying to hit something, you just hear a chuckle. And I'll let you roll another perception check on your next turn. This guy's dead. Tadias.
So, did I see any sign of this guy before he went invisible?
I don't know. Don't remember.
We should probably find who's assaulting.
It was just about the Seeker Dart. If I saw him before, I could target him with the Seeker Dart. But if I didn't, I'm just going to move up and then fly over and do a perception check just outright.
Alright.
Yeah, roll that 3.
Can't really discern where it's coming from.
I'm going to bonus action, dash, and I'm just going to kind of like do a giant like flyby running through every one of these squares until I hit something.
Okay.
So until I bonk. So I'm just going bow, 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 bow.
Here, you bonk.
Bow.
You bonk here.
Alright. Dunk. There you are.
Oh, shit! You hear it. Oh, fuck, wait a minute. That guy died. Alright. That'll change things. Go ahead, Tadias.
No, that's it. I actioned
I see.
check. Bonus action to dash.
Oh no, I was giving perception checks for this case in particular for free, so...
Oh! Well, in that case, I will attempt to stab him.
He reacts and he casts shield.
Catch nothing. Wata!
That is also a miss.
Yeah, ching ching. My turn's done.
You see this null ahead of you.
I'm just gonna... that's a little bit far. I'm gonna go ahead and shoot at it with my crossbow.
Alright.
I'm gonna use dual bolts again.
Hell yeah. That misses, unfortunately.
Which means I can't use dual bolts.
Yeah, you can. You just... twice. Oh, well, that misses still, too. Sorry. Zachriel.
Alright, the only thing I can see is the knoll, so I'll run over.
You see how it had its bow leveled at Hum, and you approach, and it's like, ah!
Yeah, I'm gonna use my shield to push the bow and try to bowl them over.
Alrighty.
Hey.
Roll again. Doesn't have advantage. That was a 7. He's knocked over.
There we go. Stop shooting, my friend!
Hit. For 11. Another hit. For 9. And he's just bleeding and bloodied and... Alright. This guy's gonna go. And, you hear some footsteps, Tadias, and then suddenly there's fire right in your face. 21 to hit.
Got it.
For 17 fire damage.
Last spell slot to use the absorb elements.
Alright, Delia.
Alright, now that I can see this knoll here, I'm gonna send Bigby's hand over to him the long way.
Alrighty.
And it's a melee spell attack. If he's prone, would I have advantage on that?
Yes. There's nothing left. I mean, he's just completely destroyed, annihilated. He had 2 HP. And he doesn't get to take his turn. Vox.
Okay, so seeing Tadias bump into this thing, would have kind of sensed on him backing up?
Yeah,
like heard him?
You heard where he is, and you can kind of suss out that he's in this square.
Okay, I'm gonna come up to there and shove my dagger.
Disadvantage. Because he's invisible. That is a miss. Tadias.
I'll join her. Disadvantage. Rezio. Blah.
Miss.
And
Oh, wait. Okay, 24 hits.
Sweet. And 9 radiant.
9 radiant, so he took a total of 18. Oh, that's not going to make a difference for the thingy, but we'll see if he can save. He does. But, what was that? 9 plus 9, 18.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
I will remain in this position.
Hum.
Oh, I don't even know what I'm moving towards anymore.
I think we're going to say that after some annoying back and forth, you eventually corner this guy. And, Vox and Tadias, give me a cool finisher.
I'm gonna say I kind of like am slashing at the ground and I catch a little bit of calf, and just as becomes like, you know, visible again, Vox, how do you want to do it?
Oh, I immediately go for like right, the dagger right in his chest.
Alright. And he falls down dead. And I must do one thing before we end tonight.
Alright. I have to head off, but we have to talk about, like, you know, how morally deflated Tadias is watching all these people streamed.
Give me like give me 1 minute every 1 minute every time.
We got it? Alright, cool.
So as the last cultist falls down, the sort of light coming out of the teachers sort of stops. And the ground shakes a little bit. And all of the cultists in here stand up straight. And they say, in the sort of like layered, the spooky layered voice, they say, "While you fret and dally about here, the chained god and his champion empower his cult pawns. They will release the princes of the apocalypse upon these lands, and all you love will churn in oblivion." And they just fall over. And we'll continue next week. Good night, Joy.
Good night, Joey.
Bye, Joy.
Good night, Joey.